So we're going to be installing what is it, a Yakima roof rack. To just be able to be comfortable inside the car and not have stuff on our feet, have stuff on the boys' feet, because it's going to be more of a drive. And so, you know, we're going to do this and I'm going to install it. We're going to show you guys that what it's like. It's supposed to be pretty easy. It's my first time installing a roof rack, so hopefully this will be helpful to you guys and maybe another option for your travels so you can get started right away. Let me know in the comments if you purchase this one. I'll put the description of it, what we got. So maybe you do have a Ford Fusion and you're saying, hey, you know, I can get the same exact one. That would be pretty cool, because I was looking all over and it was kind of hard to find the one we needed, because roof racks are not, you know, one size fits all. It's very specific to what you need for your vehicle. It varies. There's different parts, different clips, different things that you need. And I didn't know it was that complicated, guys. I really didn't. So hopefully this is helpful, like I said. And well, let's get to it. Let me show you what we got. So first we have baseline towers. We got these instructions. The tool. And then it's just let's see what we got here. Second up, we have Yakima base clips. 110 and then 102. Finally, we have the Yakima CoreBar streamline system. So this is the whole system that we're going to be using today. Okay, and there you have it. You have all the stuff you need. You have the bars, the mounting clips, and you have the Yakima, whatever those are. So, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you do is you're going to open this, and how you do that is you pinch. Each side has 3 little dots. You pinch and pull. Opens up. Next, you are going to pull this tab all the way out until you hit click. Then you get this piece, and you seat it in here until it also, I guess, clicks. You now get these, and you put it in here. And this is where this guy comes in. You have what you get right, first one, and you have the second one. Now you're going to twist it up, screw it in. There you go, now it could slide on. 3 little dots, pull it open. Get this guy. First, don't forget to pull this out. This guy. Put it in there. Snap. Snap. Now, this one will be like this. So this one will go right here, right here. And the reason is because it's shape. This is more angle, this is more round. The round's going to go to the front. So you want to make sure you have it on the right spot. So seat them down and put them in correctly. Now this has an arrow. This is going to go away. So if you have it like this, it's going to be pointing away from this. So hence like this. This is also going to snap. Not a very big snap, but make sure it's in there correctly. Second one goes on. Another thing to note is that you're gonna get 2 of them. So the first ones are the 110s. The 110s have a number 4. The number 4 is going to go to the front. Make sure you do that correctly. You do not want to put the other ones on the back. And then have to do it all over again. Wait to hear it snap. These are ready to go on. You're gonna pick this up. Okay, so now we get our lovely handy dandy measuring tape that they so kindly gave you guys. And what you're gonna do is you have these directions here, and it says 2 things. So this is, it has M1, M2, P1, T1. Okay, so this is the most complicated that I've found. Hopefully this helps you, because what it does is give you some numbers for your vehicle. And you look right here, mine obviously is a Ford Fusion, so I am going to go to the bottom, and it tells you the distance between these 2. So the first one you want to do, you want to space these to the recommended manufacturer specs, I guess. So you want to make sure you have that correct and done right, so the load sits on there correctly, the weight distributed and all that fancy schmancy stuff. So but what they want you to do is, for mine it's 40 3/8. So they also have in here, in the middle of the bar, mine is located right here, etched into the bar is a arrow. And what this does, it tells you where dead center is. Dead center, this is really helpful because now you can get your measuring tape, and now you can measure out from it. So what you're gonna do is from the center, instead of measuring it like this and going all the way across, this is why it's so helpful. If I can get this straight, is you don't have to do this. You don't have to get it all the way across and figure out the length of the whole thing and try to do it, because then you're gonna have more space on either side. So what you're going to do is you're going to use the arrow, put your measuring tape there, and figure out what your distance is. They give you cool stickers too, so I already used them. I put them on this one to know that this is going to be the front. So I guess now we could tighten it down. So for the first one, it's going to be T1, which is your toe angle. And according to, you have to reference both of them back and forth. And so what it says to do is to loosen this little nut that's in the middle of it. And it's not the one we did before, it's the one right here. So we're gonna loosen that guy up. And according to your arrows, where you're going to adjust. So my arrow is pointing towards me, so I'm going to adjust to the specification. So it says the T1 should be on A1. What I'm going to do is just push that over to the 1. I'm going to do the same thing to this one. And obviously if you do this backwards or whatever, or you can just loosen this up again and put it on the correct one. I think that is good, guys. So this is going to be over here. For this one, we're going to do the same exact thing for the back. But first, we're going to install this one, and it has to be a certain amount of inches from the front. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that. And then we're going to have this one installed, and then repeat, like I said, the second one. And I'll probably just do that one fast forward for you until we get to the install. So let's go check it out. And so what you're going to do is you're going to 9 inches to Ford Fusion. This is what my specifications was, and put this to 9 inches. So obviously mine is going to go back a little bit, right there, about. So if you guys could see that. And you're going to do this to both sides. Obviously the other side is already done. So what you're going to do is make sure this is 9, and then you're going to put your clamps on. Okay, now you take your clip, you insert on the bottom. You see how that little part went up? Push this back down. Push this here. I have it clamped right inside of there. See that? Now it's all secured on there really good. Okay, everybody, and there you go. This is going to be on. Now you're going to go ahead and get your covers. You're going to snap them back on properly. They also give you the Yakima covers for this. You put these inside of here, so this does not come out. Ooh, there we go. And you have the first installation all done. Let's do the back. Okay. While I was showing you all this, all the good stuff, I'm late picking my sons. I need them to hurry up and go pick them up from school, so we're gonna put this bad boy on pause. We still have to do the back. I'm going to show you how to do the back when I get back, but priority is my kids all the time, so I have to go pick them up before I am late. They're gonna be waiting for me. What am I doing? So now I'm kind of in a rush, so we got to put all this away. Okay, we got the baby in here. You eating your chippies? Chippy, 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 chippies? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and begin the other one, the back side. So it's the same thing. You're gonna prep it the same exact way. You're gonna take these off. This will go a little bit faster because mistake. If this arrow is pointing towards this, it's the wrong way. Let me show you that a little bit closer. Arrow and this end. So it needs to be good. You go the opposite way. Easy mistake. It just comes off pretty easy, but still, you want it to be done right. You should hear that go in, and now opposite direction. You're good to go. I'm gonna put my little stickers on so you know this is the back. And like I said before, you're going to want to check your numbers, your tensions, which is going to be here. Once again, for the Ford Fusion, so it's going to be 40.5 for the distance in between. M1, M2 is going to be 9 inches. Looks good. So we're gonna go ahead and tighten these down. Okay, and another important thing that I didn't tell you like this last time is that when you're doing the torque wrench, you want to make sure it goes to factory setting, which means it clicks 3 times. So as you're doing this, you're gonna go and tighten it and tighten it. Don't think you're over tightening it. You're not gonna break this tool. And then we're good. We'll do the other side. Yeah, it takes a little while. Another 1, 2, 3. That's good to go. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to make sure this is 32 inches from the front of the one, from the front to the front. So from the front bar to the front of the back bar, it's 32 inches. We're good there. We'll move to the other side. Okay, so you have this little plate here. It has this little hook. The hook is on the bottom of this silver piece that's in here. After you push this up, you'll find this little slot, not underneath, but in the middle of it. Push it up in there, and it's gonna hook in there. Now you have it, it goes down and up, down and up, down and up. What you're gonna want to do Get your tool. Twist it up here just until it touches the vehicle. Now let it flush against my vehicle. Take it out. And then go ahead and do this one. You want Oreos, my love? If you guys can see, my daughter's right there. And you're gonna torque it, right? And go all the way until you hear the 3 clicks. If you see it pulling away, then you're gonna want to do this over, because it has to be seated on the car properly for this to work. So I'm going to do the same thing I did on that side to this side. I really need this thing. And you're going to find yourself going back and forth, and that's okay, because you want to make sure the tension is good. You do this. Good tension right here. Okay, so we are all done here, setting up the Yakima streamline CoreBar. I think that's what it's called. And this is the final product.